Hi, Livia. How you doing today? I'm hoping I hope my sound's working. I was having a little issue with it. You having a good Christmas Eve? That's good. Hey, John. I ain't nothing going on, man. Moved the silo. Didn't like where it was. We got an AI worker cultivating the other field. Looking at putting in. I'm doing okay, Livia. My wife had to work today, so there's that. But she has tomorrow off. And the person we spoke with yesterday. Refresh my memory. Sorry, I spoke to a lot of people everywhere. Hey, Robert, how's it going? But yeah, Christmas is going okay for me, Livia. Wife has tomorrow off, so we're gonna cook and just hang out. I spoke to a bunch of people yesterday, not trying to be rude. My memory's not the best. About the mod. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who he. Yeah, about this, right? The GPS mod, right? Or mode, right? Yeah. Well, welcome in. I'm glad you stopped through. I really appreciate it. Don't really have any plans for this stream. Just looking at maybe putting some corn in for the first time. Finally got a corn header. Finally got a corn header, so there's that. Waiting on AI here to finish this. Came over here for a reason and I forgot what. So what are y'all all doing for Christmas? Spending time alone, spending time with your family, raising Cain. Hey, Zach. What are you doing in here, man? You're supposed to be spending time with your family today. That'd just be me and the wife. So I'm cooking. Make up enough food to feed us for the next year, probably. I totally get it. I suffer from dyslexia. I tend to see numbers backwards. Don't ever feel bothered. Don't ever feel bothered by anything in here. We don't. You going to your uncle's, John? I know what Zach's doing. He's hanging out with his family till they make him some good food. maybe they're gonna make him some fried tomatoes or something. You know, tomato salad. I managed to get that corn header, Zach. I haven't looked at it. I don't have a clue how big it is. But yeah, that's not bad at all. Excuse me. I thank all 7 of you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. If you haven't before, maybe like the stream. If not subscribed, maybe drop a subscription. Trying to get to 100 subscribers. That's 70 right now, so that's working out. Honestly, never thought I'd have 5 subscribers other than maybe a couple of my friends, but seem to be doing okay. Really. It's better than nothing, that's for sure. You'd think $500,000 for a combine, they'd have had more options than just one corn head. I was looking for a spot to place a bell storage. I don't really want to put it where I've got the bells at right now. Wished I had access to the farm. I'd do like Zach did. If I had access to the farm, I'd get rid of the cows, get rid of the field there. I'd put my bell storage up in there, but I don't have access to any of that. Yeah, it's expensive. I mean, it itself was what, 400,000 without motor engine upgrades, the pipe upgrade, the header. When can I plant corn? Three months? Hey. Yeah, it is. Sorry, I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm just. This was just random. I didn't really have any plans to even come on. I think Dan's going to stream this evening. I don't know for sure. So I will not be streaming this evening. I'm going to hang out with my buddy, enjoy Christmas Eve. Nope, he's got church tonight, doesn't he? Candle lighting. Darn, no used vehicle. So I got to go till February, March. April. I'm gonna sleep a few more times, folks. I apologize if I'm boring y'all. Yeah, the candlelight deal. He's I couldn't remember if he said it was on Christmas or Christmas Eve. It works, doesn't it? That sickle bar mower has it gives you 7 meters, 22 some feet, $12,000. 20 horsepower tractor will run it. Takes a little bit of getting used to when you start your line because you need to start it with your head outside the field just so the front mower gets it. But it's not $75,000 or whatever like the next option for that width. I'm eventually going to upgrade so I can go faster, but I mean, with the little fields I got, there's not really any reason to. I guess I bored a few people out. I apologize. That's what I do. My ride or dies are always here. What is this? So why would you crush a crop to stubble or crush crop stubbles? You'd use that on what, like uh, I can't think what it. The little tree. There's good money in the mowing jobs, and you mow pretty quick. You can go 7 or 10 miles an hour depending on it, and 1,500 here, 3,000 here. Every now and then you run across a $4,000 or $5,000 job. Well, yeah, like okay, so like basically eliminate the field. So if I bought Walter's field that he let die, I could come in and mulch it. That's a good deal right there. That's a real good deal. For, I mean, it doesn't have the greatest horsepower, but it'd be an upgrade from Gertie, you know. Sorry I'm saving so much after I had that big crash. Haven't had a real reason to not save because I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose everything I worked for. And I did the other day pretty much. I bet you this seed drill will not do corn. No, I'm just saying it would be an upgrade from Gertie. It would be nice to have 3 tractors. You know, when you want one just a little. Oh, I want it load seed. The pallet's not close enough. Let me guess. I bought it to do corn. I need an actual seeder. I shouldn't. I thought it said that this would do corn. Yeah, won't fill. It says you need to fill. Fill. It will not fill. So what? Does it only fill from bags? What the hell's going on? Select seat. John, this does not do corn. What did you do to me? It doesn't do corn. It does barley, grass, peas, spinach, wheat, oats, canola, long grain rice, oilseed radish. That's it. It's just not recognizing those seed bags. I don't know. I don't have enough money for it, though. No corn, no corn, no corn. No corn, no corn. None, none, none. No, none of the seed drills do corn. You need a planter. That's what I was afraid of, is we needed a planter. I got it. I got it. Just have to figure out where the hell I put my trailer. Yeah. Should have told me that last night when I had $300,000. Isn't that really nice? Planter came available. I don't really have anything to sell right now. Just hay bales. So it's snowing here. Okay. That was weird. I spent my money on everything we bought last night. You saw that corn header. Spent my money on that corn header and this thing right here. And I think that, oh, and we bought that wider tedder. Everybody blame John. He complained about my other cedar. Take it too long. It's all John's fault. Be right back, y'all. My wife calls the wrong number. I guess I had bells left here from when I sold that straw. I didn't know it. I guess I gotta pay more attention. Wonder if I'll hit a car this time. You can tell Dan I got out of this parking lot without hitting him. So he can lay off of my back and sorry, y'all. Oh, I know. I'm just giving you hell. If I don't give you heck, who will? There's a road right here. Try to remember where it's at. Driving in the trees. Everybody else. I know I'm not as entertaining as some of the other folk, and I'm okay with that. It does get a little frustrating when people come in and want me to just hurry up the farm, hurry up the farm, hurry up the farm, get a bigger equipment, bigger equipment. It's not the way I play. It's not what I'm interested in playing. I don't want to be bored with this farm in 2 weeks because I went and bought everything under the stars. And that's what happens. Instant gratification. You get bored, you quit, and you ain't got nothing to do. Take my bells. There. Do I have enough? Really? Even for the smallest? That thing's gonna take forever to do corn. Oh yeah, they will. Gotta have somebody to pick on. Plus, I pay them to do it, so. Yeah, I think I could have made that barge. Dukes of Hazzard style. Sorry, Walter, I'm destroying your field. You don't do nothing with it. So. It's in the mail. I cut you a check last week. Didn't you get it? I swear, put it in the mail. Maybe I forgot to put a stamp on it. I got enough to get the small one. That'll get me going. Don't be saying I don't pay. I pay. I pay. It's not my fault. Post office lost your check. You know, maybe if you had one of them digital accounts where I could direct deposit it, you'd already have it. No, I didn't see that. Yep, exactly. What's the axe mod do? Allow you to use an axe instead of a chainsaw? Have you seen that when you get the chainsaw out, your clothes automatically change to some neon green or neon yellow with an orange helmet on and earmuffs and all that? And then as soon as you put the chainsaw up, you go back to your normal clothes. Well, I can see it being fun. I can see it being taxing too. for what I run over. Rock. Got me out here in this cold, running around, freezing my butt off. And just as I say that, the snow disappears. Figure you're at work. Damn. Sorry, guys. Hot sauce. Quit talking about your chicken fried steak, John. You know it makes me. So what, this thing will hold fertilizer too? Oh yeah, I'm sure it would taste great by the time it got all the way up here. But I ever make it down there into the panhandle, I expect it. I might actually be down there in the panhandle of Texas right after the first of the year. You gonna make me chicken fried steak dinner? Yeah, I'm jealous. I ate crap yesterday. I pretty much lived yesterday off of pistachios, some kind of cranberry raisin mixed crap with walnuts and white left. Then I ate more leftover Chinese. And I had a horrible McChicken. Really didn't eat much yesterday. I can do that. Deal. Bet. Bet. We end up down there. I'm bringing cube steak. I'll bring you some deer. Bring you some deer. Some of that deer we got. I told the wife I wanted deer for Christmas. She told me no. So I settled on pork loin fillet. Hey, Agent, Merry Christmas to you too. Hope you're having fun with your family and all that. I didn't even plan to go live. I was just bored. Cooking don't start till 5 a.m., so. You know, we had a friend that said he was going to come by. I called him today. I said, are you coming over for Christmas? I don't know. Maybe. Well, baby don't really make a plate, does it? Hey, Ashley, you feeling better, girl? We got 6 people we'll be taking plates to tomorrow. Elderly people my wife know from her work and everything. So we'll put 6 plates together for them. Yeah. Sucks. I know that. What going on, Doug? What going on? John, you need to set that intro for Doug. As you can see, we are planting corn. John let me spend all my money yesterday on everything else except for a good planter. So if we're gonna blame anybody for the slow work today, it's not me. It's John and Dan. Can't blame Boyd. He didn't come in, I don't think. I'm glad you can walk. Could have been a lot worse. Glad you didn't hurt your son when you fell. Getting ready for another party. Is it already in? It must already be in if it's not going to let you. That or I got too many commands. If y'all see Wolfie come in here today, y'all be sure to wish her a happy 17th birthday. There you go, Doug. You got 2 commands for you now. I still prefer the I don't see nothing. I see nothing. You missed it last night, Doug. I managed to park this tractor on top of a seed pallet. The wheels were in the air spinning. The tractor wouldn't come off of it. It was stuck. There will be a short of that released later today. Went to the ER yesterday and nothing broken. That's good. Nothing broken is good, but sometimes a contusion hurts worse than a break. You get blood all up in the muscles and everything. It was John's fault. He was distracted. Hey Dan, welcome in. Health is good so far. Haven't eaten anything yet, but I'm good. John made me spend more money this morning. The seeder he bought me won't do corn. Or the drill. So I had to go buy a seeder. I got these cranberry things that she keeps leaving me. They're really good. Some kind of dried cranberry with, I think it's walnuts. Might be pecans. Has raisins in it. Pretty much eating them instead of real food. Yeah, where were you at when John had me buy that expensive seeder? Mm-hmm. You had to be off doing real life trucking. Yeah, stress will darn sure raise them. And if the hospital gives you a steroid when you injure yourself, that'll do it. Any kind of steroid. Great. I told you. Your check was in the mail with your Christmas bonus. It's not my fault at the post office. Lost. If you'd move into the 21st century and get one of them green debit cards or something, I could have gave it to you that way. But you don't trust banks. Which I understand that. Before the accident. Do they still have you on that once a week shot? I don't like that shot. It makes me sick. Exactly. I put a quarter in the envelope. What application? You just walked up and said, hey, I know more than you. I want a job. Look at him. Picking on. I asked for your papers. You said, what papers? That could be the reason, too. They've got my wife all messed up. Her insurance decided they're not going to cover the medicine she was on, so they had to switch her to a different one. But I'm not really complaining because the new one's $30 for 90 days versus $300. Stress will for sure do it. Welcome into the 7 people that are here. Thank you for stopping through. We're just planting corn. You going live tonight, Dan, after you get back? Please say yes so I don't bore myself into going live again. I understand the eating better thing. My wife being gone 14 hours, 14 plus hours a day, we tend to do more quick meals that are lower in protein and what we should be. I don't know. I'm thinking about it, but I think Dan was going to stream Christmas evening. If he is, I'm just going to hang out in there with him. If he doesn't, I might. Really just depends on how tomorrow goes around here. And if anybody actually shows up. I doubt they will, and if they do, they'll just show up, get a plate of food, and leave. Y'all doing anything big for Christmas, Ashley? I wanted to go to the Chinese buffet. but apparently peopling on Christmas is gross. They were supposedly going to have frog legs on the Chinese buffet for Christmas, and that actually sounded good to me. Is the subscriber thing up on the top of the screen working? For some reason, I cannot see it. It was supposed to be activated. It'll be a bar right at the top of the screen in the middle. Let me see. See if it appears here in a minute. For some reason, it keeps ending itself. There it is. Maybe if I made it visible, right? You folks are amazing, though. I've hit 70 subscribers, and I think it's about 2.5 weeks, maybe. It was maybe 3 weeks now. I've hit 70 subscribers. I've got 300 plus watch hours now, I think. Oh, almost 300 watch hours. 2,000 shorts views, somewhere close to that, they said. I might just hit that 100 goal by May. I got something planned when I hit 100. I'm not for sure how I'm going to make it happen. And it ain't gonna be a face reveal. If you want to see my face, go find the Discord channel that I'm on over there that has a picture of it. That's the only way you're gonna see me. That would be far too distracting for me to know that I'm on camera. I never understood the people wanting face reveals. I get you want to put a face to a name, but I'm just a voice that plays a game. Is it really that much more interactive for y'all when somebody does a face cam? I might do it once I get back in my office. If I can ever get my wife to get all her stuff out of there. man. Thank you for stopping through. We're, as I said, we're just planting corn. Just trying to be a farmer. I appreciate the support, Doug. You're always here, always supportive. Unlike Country Boy. Well, it said 89% of my viewers are male. And I don't know. Said that 9% were female. But I guess the other 1%, whatever it is now. Mostly American, some Canadian. It's weird how they know, because it's like, oh, most of your viewers are between the ages of 30 and 45. Then you have a small percentage that's 45 to 65. I appreciate it, Robert. Thank you very much. And the likes really do push me out there with YouTube. So does the chat. They watch the chat interaction too, so even if you're just spamming BS in the chat, it gets it out there. I honestly believe that the chat makes this game way more fun, because when you're playing it by yourself, it's sort of boring. I did turn Fieldstone off, John, because there was just too many stones in those fields. I turned off, what is it? Storm crop destruction. It's visual. It's only visual. There's actually no destruction now. You'll see it, but it doesn't destroy anything. Storm damage. Hey, Doug, you know John kept wanting me to buy this blacked out tractor, right? We figured out why. Tractor's got a big old beaver on the back of it. What are you gonna go see? Yep. John likes that big old beaver. I can't say that. I really don't even know what's in the theaters right now. I know there's that movie with The Rock where he's Santa's elf or something. The new Sonic movie. Awesome. I'll probably catch it once it's on streaming. I don't really like our theater here. I'll go to the movies if I go to Tulsa. They've got some really clean theaters, but our theater here is sort of jank. Used to be a really nice theater 25 years ago, but once Dickinson's quit running it. I think someone local took over it. It just sort of sticky feeling, you know, when you walk in there and you sort of stick to the floor. I don't like that. Okay, folks, we got one undercrop. Got one undercorn. Now we got 3 more to go. I think I'm gonna put a worker on it. Come over here and roll this and fertilize it. Weed it. That ain't uphill. Wished it was. Wished I had the money to buy it. Harvesting barley. I was doing canola, Robert, for, I think in total, I think yesterday, what did I do? 8? 1, 2, 3. Well, it was 4 fields, 8 times, so what's that, 32? 32 fields worth of canola yesterday to be able to afford a new, to be able to afford a new combine, because that little tiny Massey combine just wasn't cutting it no more. There's Gert. So what do we need? Rolling and weeding. Is my roller over here? Yep. My sprayer isn't. I guess I did sort of set it up, moving everything over here this morning. Come on, Gertrude. Get that big booty of yours. And no matter what anybody tells you, I did not drive a brand new combine off of that yesterday. At all. Into the water. It did not happen. It was a dream. John's making it up to make me look bad. Where did you get the Axe mod at, Zach? Did you download it from the hub, or was it on one of the other sites? Pretty much. You know, she was dirty. I didn't want to bring the power washer over, and nobody was, because it was off stream. I'm glad it was off stream. It was embarrassing. In the game mod hub, okay. Yeah, I hadn't checked in Giants or anything today for any mods. I'm still trying to find that map that I was telling you all about. It was a prairie map. That's all I remember, is it was a prairie map. And instead of just having a bunch of big square boxes for farms or for fields, it actually had, like this one, you know, fields shaped out, different shapes and everything. I just don't remember where I've seen it. I look at so many mods and get so many sent to me. I forget which ones I've looked at, which ones I've installed. Welcome in, everybody. We're doing corn today. Doing corn. When we're done, we'll have 4 fields under corn. Yeah, oh, Zach might have. Nice. We got the triple hopper. That Mack truck sure is pretty, isn't it? He needs it for his, what, 5,000 acres of corn? Merry Christmas to you too, Dan. I mean, Doug. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. And if you do, make sure you do it right. Make it memorable, at least if you're going to. I will never get a mile-wide corn header, John. Ever. Ever, ever. Only 50 acres? I don't even have 11 acres under crop. And I think I've got 11.2 we figured under crop. How the hell you managed to do 50 acres? Have a wonderful Christmas, Doug, and I will see you on the next round. He's got to take a video of it if he does, John, and upload it to YouTube. Because I want to see how it works. That's like frying his 2 million liter forage wagon. Grease Gun has a forage wagon. I think it's 2.5 million liters. But he does a huge amount of silage. So filling them bunkers takes a lot. They'll need to find me a good dump truck mod for 25. I put that Mercedes in. I just don't know if I like it or not. Hang on a minute, Jan. How are they still at 100%? Planted half a field and they're still at 100%. Sorry. We had an AI worker yesterday set for an hour and never send out a notification that it was blocked. So I had to check and make sure. It was messed up. Yeah, once the mining mod's released, they'll start upgrading it. I want that Kenworth. I want that Kenworth, and I want that that Peterbilt. That Square Nose Peterbilt. Yeah, it's got a nice, they actually did, that Mack truck actually has a good sound pack. Some of these trucks sound packs seem like they stuck a cell phone in the, in the exhaust pipe. Yeah, the ones from 22. They've got a Square Nose Pete that's got a triaxle and an aluminum dump on it, and it's pretty. Really pretty, and you can completely mod everything on it. And supposedly the bed and the truck is going to be colorable. I don't remember if it's Roughneck Gaming, Roughneck Modding Crew, or who that is modding it, but I know Roughneck Modding has several trucks in the works. Yeah, but I'm having trouble trying to convert them over because of the shaders, or whatever you want to call it. They have no color. Half of them are missing parts. Put one in. We used the Giants editor. It said it updated it. I put it in, and it was 4 wheels and an exhaust pipe. That's it. 4 wheels and an exhaust pipe. Would have been funny to see me driving that around, wouldn't it? That probably would have been hilarious. I liked that 65, was it a 65 or 66 Dodge dump truck? It would totally work on my survival stream, considering I use mostly vintage equipment there for now. But I'm stuck having to download mostly old Euro equipment, which I don't like the looks of. I don't like the functionality of it. I don't want to have to go hunt down a World War II Russian tank just to get parts for it. Wouldn't transfer over. That's the one that came through with 4 wheels and a muffler. I've got a sprayer around here somewhere, don't I? Yeah, there it is. Hey, Desty. A lot of them look like garbage trucks. Flat-nosed garbage trucks, you know? Merry Christmas. Nice to see you stop in. Now the big question, will Gertie pull this? It did look good. Hey Cherish, Merry Christmas. Okay, that's fertilizer. I need wheat killer. I'm doing good. Doing good. Got bored, so I thought I'd go live for a few minutes. Give y'all a little bit of corn. I mean, everybody gets corn for Christmas. John, I could see where the 32 meter would be a little better. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, all them other good ones that I'm forgetting. Yesterday was Festivus for the rest of us. So you're saying you like it bigger, John? Is that what you're telling me? Like it big. You like big corn? I apologize. I can't say that. I mean, you made me buy a tractor just because it had a big beaver. I think I'm gonna get rid of all those trees on that hill. They're just in the damn way. Yeah. That AI pissed me off yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little upset about that. I didn't really have need for any more mods. I mean, John was pretty much my only mod. And I modded Dan because that's my best friend online. And he knows all the stupid commands that I don't. You're just trying to give her more work. She already mods for what, like 5 people? I don't see how you and DJ mod for so many people at one time. It would drive me mentally insane. So I wonder if I can put a Roundup lawsuit because they got me using Roundup on my farm. That's what I'm saying. Just trying to watch two streams is chaotic. I forget where I'm at. Sorry I'm eating in your ears, folks. These raspberries are good. Or cranberries. I get that. This is my breakaway too. My goal in this game is to land this tractor on that barge. And one day, I will do it. And you know where I'll do it at, John? Right over here. You look how close that barge gets. Right there. That's where I'm going to do it from. I will land on it. I've already put so many vehicles in the water, upside down. It really is sort of sad. Yeah. I was going to go look at something. You think I should buy Field 9? And join it into 7? Or should we still focus on 34, 35, and 44? It's 25, 56, 75. About 150 for those three, which would be 2, 3, 6.5 acres, or 100 for this one, which is 4.8 acres. Hey, Daisy, it's great to see you. An early Merry Christmas to you. So I should do fields 9 and 6, probably. I am not doing 11 and 15 and 16 like you wanted. But I think 9 is probably the most viable option right now. We could clear all the way to the road. Buy the whole block with 9. So 9 and 6. We'd even clear down here and have a road right to the ferry. Hey, welcome in. 10 people. Thank you all for stopping in. We just got corn going in the ground. Working on trying to get a corn harvest through. Don't know how much more time I got. I got another month. So I might have 4 months to harvest. Just waiting on AI to decide to finish up what it's doing. I think I'll tap over there and take it away. And yes, somehow, folks, I managed to plow some of the road. Enjoy your Christmas, Cherish. Hope it's a great one. I'm not cooking until 5 a.m. I'll start cooking at 5 a.m. And it didn't turn on. Stop reading chat and start watching your food. How much would it take to fill a barge, though? Do I have to actually fill the whole barge? Do I have to fill the whole barge before I can send it out, or is it just like any other sell point? Just be normal like a terminal? Gotta refresh my screen. Oh. My chat decided to pick up. Got 10 viewers and 7 likes. If you feel like it, maybe give me a like. Drop some hearts or something just to make YouTube realize that I'm not sitting here. I appreciate everyone stopping me. It is always wonderful to chat with you. How you doing today, Daisy? Cold up there, or is it starting to warm? I'm great. I'm actually great. Thank you for that, Robert. I really appreciate it. Like I said, spam the darn chat. Let them know that we're in here and we're talking. They said I got a pretty good chat engagement with my community, little community here. I like that. I'd be here for one person or 100, it don't matter. I'm looking for a new location to move my sawmill, so if y'all see anywhere on my property you think it would work out, let me know. I don't like having it down there, bottom of the hill. Makes it a little bit of a pain in the butt. Bring a truck in and load. My little trailer doesn't work anymore thanks to giants. So bringing a big trailer in there's a little hard. I've seen those hearts coming up. I appreciate it. Thank you. I think I'm done. Yep. Done with that. I think I'm going to take Gertie off of the sprayer. She's really not big enough to handle the big sprayer. Move it to 6. Okay. Everybody see my Christmas tree and snowman? You know how we do it here. We do it outlandish. We got Frosty, snowman, Christmas tree. I think there's a snowman somewhere else on my property hidden, but I don't remember. Move it to 6, like where that old shed is. Or where that shed was. I took that shed down over there, so I'd have a place to put my hay. What's on sale? Oh, a dolly. Eat it. I'm looking for a place to put a hay silo too. Not having access to Grandpa's property sort of does limit me what I can do here. An idiot, I couldn't figure out why my HUD menu wasn't working. I turned off the tooltips or whatever window. Didn't realize it. Kept looking for the commands because I don't remember half of them. Because I got the memory of a goldfish. And then I was watching Farmer Cop's video last night about the sawmill, and he was showing how to turn it on and off. And then I realized that's what I'd done is I went in there and turned it off. No one ever faulted me for being bright. Yeah, I don't know why I did it or how I did it, but I did. I have no clue why I would have even clicked it, but we are talking about me. I think your tractor needs a wash, John. What do you think? And not in the river this time. I promise, not in the river. Dirty little girl with a big old beaver. Oh, trust me, since I had that major error the other day, I've been worried about breaking the game. Because I really don't want to have to redo every bit of this again. Yeah. Because just remembering what I had, how I had it set up, how much money I had, having to go back through hours and hours of streams, was not fun. Other than Dan, has anybody in here set up a multiplayer? And if so, do you choose what? Well, I know you can choose what mods are allowed, what mods aren't, but if somebody's playing on PlayStation, do we have to make sure that the mods are crossplay? Because I don't think all of them are crossplay, are they? The reason you're seeing stones here, even though I've turned off build stones, is I turned it off after this build was cultivated. So I assume you'll see them until the next cultivation. Have to have. Yeah, I just didn't know if all. I just have to make sure my mods are cross-play, right? Ones that I want to have in. Because I know several people who play on the PS5. Who have messaged me about doing a joint play. Most of the mods are cheaper than the base game. A lot of the mods are more realistic. $10,000 for an old Chevy versus $50,000 in game. If you was able to play, John, we'd start on a login map, and I'd disable everything except for the axe. You'd have to chop every tree with an axe. Turn off super strength. You'd have to cut it small enough that you could actually move it. I'd make you work for it. Whoever keeps messaging me on Discord, I cannot see the message. I have reloaded the window 3 times. It says that the message is there. I cannot see it. And it's coming from someone that's not on my friends list. It's a message request. So I apologize, I am not ignoring you, just won't show it to you. Eight likes, 8 viewers, yeah, good with that. I don't figure it would lag you any more than because you're connecting to them, I guess. Yeah, I noticed it don't make no sense. They won't let you play on the PS4 because it's just too graphics intense for the PS4. So you gotta have PS5, but yet they have very, very few mods. Hey, my Chromebook will barely run YouTube. Before I got this desktop, I would watch Dan or Wildman or Swoops or whoever stream, and I'd watch them on my big screen in the living room, and I would have my Chromebook sitting there to chat, and about every 5 minutes I'd run out of memory, and chat would crash, and I'd have to close it, reopen it, and after doing that about 3 or 4 times, my account would get lost in the metaverse, and I wouldn't be able to type to anybody in chat, so I'd have to log out of that, log into a different YouTube account just to be able to chat. So I've got subscriptions on a YouTube account that I can't chat with. The one that I'm watching the chat on is a gaming laptop, but the mouse on it the onboard mouse quit working, and then it's only about 18 months old, 2 years old. I figure it would play the game, but I don't really want to play on a laptop. Welcome back, Lurker. Man, I'm down to $400. I'm gonna go in the hole before the end of this. What do I gotta have this done by? End of May? It might get there. Welcome in, welcome in. I don't really have space for it now either. My computer's sitting in my dining room, and my wife is ready for it to leave. But she's not ready to get her crap out of my office so that I can move it back in there. I think when she moved all the stuff in there, she was sort of hinting to me to finish all the drywall work so that she could move it back out. And I don't want to mud and tape nothing. I hate mudding and tape. Trying to talk her into letting me go back with wood. I don't know. Probably the sawmill and the other crap. Plus that worker. The sawmill's not even running right now, sadly. Let me see. What? Production cost and then new vehicle. That's it. That's all I see. Fertilizer. Wage payment. I bet I got that stupid sawmill running with no wood in it. Yep. Well, that would explain it. I had the sawmill running with no wood in it. So 120 plus 24, about 146 a day on that. You're just ignoring me. I know that, trying to hurt my heart. I thought I deactivated it this morning. I probably did, and then I didn't save because I logged in and changed, did a bunch, and then logged out real quick. I didn't click save. It keeps saying I have a bunch of wood to sell, but I don't know where. I've only got one pallet. Probably what's in the machine. Can I unload that and sell it? Like a half pallet or whatever? Okay, so far today, you've rubbed in chicken fried steak. Now you're doing brisket. Can somebody put him in his corner? You know how to make the fat man hungry. I got stew and chili in there, and I haven't decided which one I'm going to eat. Somebody brought over vegetarian chili the other day. And I just don't know if It tasted good. I tried a spoonful of it yesterday, but it just don't make sense to me. And it's got something in there, and it's not that soy meat crap. They use some kind of vegetable to mimic meat. I don't know if I can do it. Thank you, Zach. I'll put an extra piece of coal in your stock. I'm eating pork loin tomorrow. Well, pork loin fillet. John, I showed you that store. Had them whole ribeyes on sale. I'm getting one Friday. I think it's Friday. No, the wife works Thursday. I'm getting one Thursday. I'm gonna get one of them whole ribeyes. $5.50 a pound for a whole ribeye. Cut it into 2-inch thick steaks. I'll be thinking about you when I eat it. They got them big whole pork butts on too. Might get one of those to smoke it. I got them 2 pork loin fillets in the freezer that we put a green chili sauce on, hatch green chili on, and then vacuum sealed them. Wife wants me to make like pulled pork carnitas or something. I don't know what. She's got some weird idea to use. But they had them pork loin fillets for $4 a piece. I loaded up on them. They're about 3 pounds each. My buddy said, well, you know they're day old, right? Okay. He said, well, that means they're old. They're not any good no more. I said, dude, you go to the store and you buy 10 pounds of chicken, you come home, you break it up, throw it in your freezer. It's going to be day old in a few. Be smart. Use the sniff test. Don't stink. It's good. You know, I might actually try that, Zach. It looked really good. I had never thought of doing that. Did he show you that video, John? Where you melt the butter with the garlic and all that, put it in a jar, and then you take a smoker coal, hickory chunk that's burning, and you drop it in there, and then put a lid on it, let it smoke the butter. You should be able to disable one side of this sprayer. And day old means I'm going to bring it home, put it in the freezer, and it'll be good forever. Meat held at 0 degrees, this has an indefinite life. Pack it proper. I mean, hell, even if it's freezer burned, all it does is affects the texture. Because of the crystallization in the meat fibers. Would have been for day old meat when we were little, we wouldn't have had meat. So now unload this. What, fertilizer now? Well, it doesn't, but you run it through a meat tenderizer and throw some flour on it, and it tastes just fine. It affects the texture, the quality of it, but it's not spoiled. I don't understand people that throw it away. There's a lot you can do with it. Throw it in a chili, you know, load her down with some garlic. You know, there's only one thing in the United States that is required to have a official sell-by and expiration date on it, and that is baby food. Baby food is the only one required by the government. Some states have regulations that supersede, but the government themselves, there's only one thing, and that's do I fertilize now, John? It says it's 50% fertilized already. I haven't fertilized it. I don't want to waste any more time on this field if I don't have to. Yeah. Go ahead and get it to 100. I hate the stupid delay. I say something and then 10 seconds later you hear it. It's not required, though. It is not required by law. Baby formula and baby food's the only two that are required by the FDA. And a best by date is only for nutritional quality. It's not for expiration. People would crap to think that we've got food in there we canned 10 years ago that we still eat. Perfectly fine. And I didn't pressure can it. I water bathed it. Water bath was good enough for our elders. It's good enough for me. They still primarily water bath in Europe. I don't worry about getting any of the poisons, they talk about, because I actually cook it, heat it up. Heat it to 220 degrees and nothing lives. I just try to figure out how our elders survived without some ABC agency sitting there telling them what was good to eat and what wasn't good to eat. Oh, you can't eat that. It's a year old. Well, it's canned. Well, it don't matter. It's a year old. But it's canned. No oxygen. Pathogens can't live without oxygen. Yeah. Man, I just use the three, through taste, smell, and look. If I take it out of the can and it don't look right, I smell it and I taste it. We can our own meats, our own vegetables, our own pie fillings. I do some. We did some pressure canning. Freaking all-American pressure canner now. It's like $400. Water bath. 75 minutes on average. Which way are we going? Well, I'm not talking. Yeah, I get that. I'm talking about things that I can. I mean, I remember back in the day, Grandma just sealing everything with wax, open it up, had a little mold on it, and scoop the mold out, throw it away, and cook it. Cook with what wasn't molded. 220 degrees, hold it for 5 minutes, nothing survives. But like I said, we were poor. From the rooter to the tutor, we ate it. you ever want to know anything about it, let me know. I can send you all the information you need. Thousands, thousands, thousands of files. After my grandma passed and I wanted to get into it, I just sort of became OCD about it. With the internet coming to pass about that time, it was very easy to get the information. No, we didn't. I just looked. I thought we did too. I thought we missed her. That right there will not show up. That's where the silo was. That light blue. I go over it every time and it doesn't show. The only thing there is that one little row out there on the edge. A little bit right there. I thought I missed a row just below 5. Right below 5. I thought there was a row there, but it didn't light up, so. I thought we did too. That's why I stopped and backed up. Stared at it 2 or 3 times. Welcome into anybody that's came in, and if you're new here, my name's Joe, and we're just making corn. I'm a corn star today. Well, with the when I was spraying the weed killer, I had to go back and do that half row. That's what threw me off. We're corn stars today. What jobs are available? Contracts. Bell wrapping. 22. Okay. Better not stay in that map too long. I'll end up in the river. Yeah. I didn't skip rows that time. I got to figure out how to make some money though. I could sell Gertie for what she thinks she's worth. I'd be a millionaire. $157 a minute. Shut up. Picking on me about that. Wasn't my fault. It was Boyd. He ain't even been in here today. It's still his fault. I ain't figured out how, but I'm blaming him. Man, I want my small trailer back. But I can't handle that death wall 20 miles an hour. They've got to fix that, and they've got to fix the hitch issue. There's no reason why a regular trailer doesn't connect to a pickup truck. Agreed. I got an auto stop mod I haven't put in yet, John, for bailing. It auto stops at 100. Auto stops, ejects the bell, and then restarts. So all you have to do is steer. I seen it today when I was looking for the bell silos. With the way I farm, especially. Well, if what I'm doing you can call farming, I don't think so. Need to start a video series called How Not to Farm. What not to do in FS25. Just watch me. You'll learn. I'm gonna learn you today. Oh, hey John, we're having boudin tomorrow too. Boudin. But it's not real boudin because it doesn't have the liver in it. My buddy makes it. He calls it Texas boudin. Doesn't have the liver. Shut. Why are you picking on me? I give you hours of entertainment. $100% fertilized. Man, that truck is dirty. What? Item is too large. How is that too large? I don't even want to know. The game mechanics are being stupid. No. 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 It takes so many hours, though, John. And I don't have a good editing software. Like I said, I played 7 hours and got a 31-minute video. 30-minute, 39-minute video. It's just... Where is my weeder? I mean, once guys get good at it, and they've got templates set up for everything, and they know what they're doing, it might be a lot easier. I'm as dumb as a box of rocks. Hey, Livia, welcome back in. Merry Christmas to you too. I wish you a Merry Christmas, and I hope you get lots of horse. We can't allow that, John. That is unacceptable. I'm not going live tomorrow, more than likely, but Dan... I'm pretty sure Dan's going live tomorrow. So I'm probably going to take a break from streaming since I'm going to be doing a lot of cooking. And just watch Dan. I know he has candlelight vigil tonight for Christmas at his church, but I believe he's going live tomorrow. If he gets home early enough tonight, I think he said he might go live tonight. I think I'm ready to take a break from streaming for a day and just hang with my friends. Okay, that's messed up. I haven't even been this way. And there's signs knocked down. You think you're going to get lots of horse stuff, Livia? That sure does look like green corn growing, John. Boy, this tractor has no issue pulling this weeder. Got about 45 minutes. If you want me to start recording it, John, I'll do that. Maybe break it down into 2 or 3 videos. Okay. I didn't say corn, I said green corn. See? Looks like it's got green corn growing in it. That's how the Amish do it. They grow it between the rows. At least that's what they do around here. Welcome in. I see I got 10 people now. Thank you for stopping through. We are just doing some contracts while the corn is growing. Thank you for stopping through. If you haven't, maybe give me a like. If you enjoy this kind of content, just laid back farming, no insanity, maybe consider dropping a subscription. Appreciate it. I stream just about daily. Sometimes during the day, sometimes at night. I have a survival stream that I do once a week, and then I have this here, which is just my play farm. You know, this tractor doesn't hesitate with this weeder. And Gertie would be struggling a little bit. Almost done. Yeah. Most people don't watch anything over 5 minutes. That's why I like the shorts. Well, let's get you into a computer and you can get on and help me. We could start a whole new series. One video a week. I'll be right back, y'all. Well, I guess I'm going to be alone for Christmas except for my wife. She has tested positive for... So they'll give her a mask and let her work the rest of the day. That's what I said. We'll get you in here. Contract's finished. Okay. Well, I appreciate you stopping in, Olivia. It was good seeing you. You have a Merry Christmas if I don't see you again before then. I got to send my wife a phone number. So give me 1 minute, please. There we go. Open it up. I do really appreciate you stopping in. I know I'm not I know I'm not as interactive as Dan is with his chat in some ways, but I really appreciate everybody that watches. Is there anything else I can do over here? Any more weeding? Hoeing? Mowing? Plowing? Sowing? Now that's a good one. It's directly across from the farm. Planting corn. And it pays 2,000. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I've already got the seed. Hopefully I'm going the right way. And I'm not. Sorry, my wife's texting me like crazy. Hit him. 25 points. There we go. I'm up to 100 now. That would be cool. Survival series would be so much easier with more than one person. And do a cross-play with Daisy with no mods. Or limited mods that she actually has played. Please no train. Where am I? Damn it. Be right back. Start our own squad series. Together. Sorry I'm rushing it. I've only got 11 hours to do this deal. Then my wife's sick. The joys of working in the medical field. Now the wife's sick. Calling me. I guess I need to be a caring and compassionate husband. But it's never been my suit, you know. Especially when you got to the big... What would be nice is on a big field. Like, see, this is a fairly big field. And say you're bailing, you know, one person's tedding and the other person's coming behind him and windrowing it. That would actually be nice. Not have to do 7 jobs by yourself. Maybe that would be fun. Maybe after the first of the year we can work something out. Try to get through the holidays and crap. Dak's gone pooping. there's just so many aspects of this game that really does lend itself to a multi-mode. You're harvesting a big field. You're harvesting a big field. Somebody's actually running the wagons for you. You wouldn't need the follow me mod. Well, if we were doing a joint survival series, wouldn't that have to be a consensus? If we're all working the same farms or whatever. I don't know how it actually works with the multi. I don't know if you start with your own or... I know I can go in and create one where we only have one farm and people come in and you add them to it or whatever. Because we know Dan hates the green. You should do one where you only use European equipment. Have a farming with the ugliest equipment series. And do it on the European map. The Euro map. Where you only use European equipment. You know, I love Gertie because she let me get this far in the game, farming with her. Hope everything came out right, Zach. But this tractor's just so much more power. There's no farm. Yeah, everyone can have their own farm. But wouldn't you have to give access to your farm to someone else in order for them to be able to help you work it? That's what I was thinking. I've never played multi. I know my brother plays multi on the PS5. Farming Simulator 22. You know, I'd grind that 50 acres of corn out. I enjoy the grind. Yeah. See, I just don't know a whole lot about it. They can use their own equipment too, so that would help too. So like, if you had something I didn't have, you could come over and do it. Or I could use your equipment if I had access to it. Brother, I'm telling you, I'd grind that 50 acres of corn out. I actually enjoy the grind in this game. That's why I'm not trying to grow too fast. I don't want to get bored with it. I would get bored with it if I just came in and gave myself $1 million. Because I was burnt out on canola yesterday, I assure you that. I seriously can't wait till they have the follow me mod done. Because that'll make working fields so much easier. Okay, yeah, I'll check that out, Daisy. Hopefully I'll be available to watch it. My wife calling me and telling me she's sick has thrown a wrench in my day. I don't know if they're sending her home early or... if they're just going to make her N95. I went multiplayer with Dan just looking around, but we didn't actually do anything. We didn't actually do anything. I just ran around and looked at stuff. But I never seen how you actually set up a farm. So this says that solid fertilizer also. So if I had fertilizer in this, it would fertilize and plant at the same time, right? That's what I was thinking. That would be so much quicker than spraying. And I deleted my solid fertilizer because I didn't have anything that used it on this farm. Now I need it. So are the streams better since I don't farm at night pretty much no more? I only farm in the daylight. A lot easier to watch. Much better. Well, y'all let me run it. Never explained to me how the time worked. Logging at night was not fun. I was always afraid a Bigfoot was going to run out of them trees. What do you say? Clean it after this? She dirty. A dirty girl with a big old beaver. Dude, my buddy was married to this woman, and I called her a she-squatch, and I know it sounds horrible, but I think she was related to Bigfoot. I used to call her a she-squatch. She sort of looked like the creature off the Jack Slinks jerky commercial. And she would grunt and make weird noises and stuff. When she ate, she'd be like... It was like living with a Bigfoot. She smelled like one too. She hated me with passion. Dude, I'm telling you, the hairiest person I ever saw. That's saying a lot. She was just, she wasn't evolved at all. Like, who raised you? Feral? You know, my opa used to tell me no such thing as an ugly woman, just some that barely made pretty. He never met her. He never met her. And I apologize if I offend anybody, but I'm pretty blunt and honest. That woman was scary. I mean, just all around unevolved. Sitting in church, farting, going into restaurants, licking the plates. Just lesser evolved species. My buddy, he used to sit there and say, you know, you don't believe we came from animals, just look, we're reverting back to them, and he'd point at her and start laughing. I'll send you a picture of her when the stream's over. Actually, I'll send you one of her YouTube videos where she's singing and gets mad because American Idol wouldn't take her. That was hilarious. When she applied for American Idol. It was a no. It's hilarious. I'll see if it's still on YouTube. It was... But I get tears in my eyes. And the reason she said that they wouldn't take her on the show was even more hilarious. She thinks she could sing, but she's tone deaf. It's like, Sasquatch mating call. Excellent. I'm wrong. I'm so sorry for anybody I'm offending that hears this, but... Oh, God. He's got talent at catching fish with your bare hands. That ain't American Idol quality. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we took her to church with us one time, and preacher's son sat down next to her, and she farted. I mean, loud, and it echoed off one of them oak pews, man. He just got up and walked away. You'll understand in a minute. Okay, folks, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I really do. Y'all mean the world to me. You give an old man something to do. I've been streaming about 3 hours. I think I'm gonna call it a day here. When we return, the corn should be grown. It's ready. Harvest. We'll actually get to put this big beauty over here. That big, beautiful combine to work. But like I said, I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope your days are blessed. And as always, I don't know where you're coming from, but good day, good night, and goodbye. Love y'all.